boy. Oh goodness. Somebody needs to love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll try to give Duke his adequate amount of attention while I talk to you. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is probably the most exciting vlog ever. I am moving to London. Not moving, I'm only going for 7 weeks, but for me this is like a huge deal. Very outside of my comfort zone. I'm going to study abroad and I'm so excited. I leave in just a few hours, but I wanted to take you guys with me through the whole thing, through, you know, what I'm doing to get ready this morning and then my travels, and you're gonna get to London with me, which is so exciting. I don't really have anything else to say except for I'm going to be there for 7 weeks, so preparation is very important and I have a lot of like last minute things to pack. So not that I waited to the last minute to pack, but like I've got to pack my toiletries and my carry-on and stuff like that. So we're gonna be doing that. Duke is leaning up against me and biting his leg. Thank you, Duke. All right, let's just get to it. Okay, my personal item is packed other than my vlog camera, which I cannot forget, but obviously I'm talking to it right now. I just, you know, I shoved everything in for the purpose of the packing TikTok, but I'm gonna try and organize it just a little bit more. There's like a lot of pockets in this backpack, and this backpack feels like such high quality. I'm gonna put it on my Amazon storefront because I got it on Amazon for dirt cheap. It was like $22, I think. It was on a sale, but it'll be on my Amazon storefront so you can shop for it if you would like. It is not the stretchiest thing in the world, but it's, you know, it's pretty nice. Alright, she's packed. I am going to have some breakfast and then I'm going to have to get ready because then I'm going to have to finish packing up my toiletries so then I can put them all in my bag and finalize packing my bags. I have to take a look at what I have in there, make sure everything is essential, put in a couple last minute things, my curling iron, my hair dryer, stuff like that. Maybe I'll take a couple things out, I don't know. But yeah, I have to get ready because my toiletries have to go in there. And I just said that and I'm repeating myself. I can't believe this is happening. Like, this is all so crazy. I'm so excited. I've been really nervous leading up to today, but right now I'm just so excited and I know I can do this and I know it's gonna be fun. Okay, I need to drink lots of water and take vitamins as well because I am going to be flying obviously and I don't want to get sick. I'm going to treat my skin with some extra love, give it some extra hydration because the plane dries it out. But first, breakfast, which we don't have any food downstairs because my whole family is still on vacation in Puerto Rico. I'm not, because I was just there for less than 48 hours for my aunt's wedding. I literally got there on Wednesday afternoon. I had the rehearsal dinner the wedding day and I flew out the next morning, got back here, and I've had like a day to prepare and it's been crazy. But I feel much less scatterbrained right now. I finally had a good nights of sleep. I haven't in like days, but now that I finally did, I feel much better and less anxious and less stressed. My cortisol is down. Y'all, my bag, like the big suitcase, it's really heavy. I'm gonna have to pay like $1 billion for it. I'm gonna have to pay so much money whatever. It's fine. Going to Europe. These what it is. Anyways, I need to do some straightening up and then finish getting ready. I'm gonna get changed, and then I think I'm just gonna sit downstairs and eat and play with my dog, and I have to clean my bathroom, and then yeah, I'm just gonna wait for my ride. My best friend Austin is picking me up and he's bringing me. I'm trying to decide right now if I should put my hair in like an Olaplex bun or something for while I'm on the airplane or not, because like it being in a bun that long might not be good. I don't know. I'm not loving the bun look, but I also want it to be like out of my way. So I was thinking I'd probably do braids or something. I don't know. We'll see. I cannot believe that this day is here. Okay, so before I depart, I want to thank the sponsor of this video. Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I can't explain to you guys how happy I am to partner with BetterHelp because it is a brand slash service that I truly, truly believe in. BetterHelp offers online therapy. So if you are like me and you struggle with your mental health sometimes, or you're going through a period of life that might be making you feel overwhelmed, depressed, anxious, stressed, all of the above, I've certainly felt. I receive treatment for anxiety. I do telehealth therapy for my anxiety. I have worked through a lot of severe stress and times of depression throughout my teen and college years with a therapist, so therapy is something that I really believe in. And BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to help you with your mental health needs. You can talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your own convenience. You can do talk, you can do messaging, you don't necessarily have to be on a video. There are 20,000 plus therapists in BetterHelp's network, so there's a broad range of expertise. You may be able to access help that's not really available near you. So what you do is you go to BetterHelp's website and you fill out a questionnaire that helps you assess your needs. You get matched with a licensed therapist in under 48 hours. Schedule secure phone and video meetings. You can also do messages, and everything that you share is completely confidential. You can also request to change your therapist at no cost to you at any time. Join the 2 million plus people who are taking charge of their mental health using BetterHelp therapists, and you can get 10% off your first month using BetterHelp at betterhelp.com/BrieMarie. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BrieMarie, BRIMARIE. I'm really grateful to BetterHelp for working with me on today's video. It's truly something I believe in. Like I said, I use telehealth therapy, so I want this to be accessible to you guys, and I'm really, really grateful to be sharing this with you. So now it's time for me to go to London. Here is my airport outfit. This is part of it as well. I am wearing this halter tank top. I have no idea where I got it from, but it's just white. Not wearing a bra, because why would I do that for a 20-hour travel day? And then this crew neck from H&M. These large brown joggers, they're a size large, but they're kind of like oversized brown joggers. They're from Old Navy. And then I am wearing my platform Converse and my New York Yankees hat. And no, I can't name a single player of the New York Yankees, okay? It's a cute hat. So really quickly, here are some of my hot girl travel outfit slash, I don't know how to put this, but it's like travel day hacks or like travel day tips. Brie's hot girl travel day tips. Travel tips. So I always wear like a sweatshirt to the airport, of course, because planes can get cold, but I like to have something underneath it just in case it gets hot, which if it's summer and the windows are open, it can get very hot, and I learned that from experience from flying to Puerto Rico the other day. But I never wear anything that has pockets because you always have to take stuff out of your pockets when you're going through airport security. I tie my shoes loosely with just one knot. I can double knot them after I go through security, but I have to take my shoes off and put them in the bin for security. So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna grab 2 bins, okay? In one of my bins, I'm gonna take out my laptop and my iPad, which are in this back pocket all by themselves. If I use another backpack, they're like in a sleeve by themselves, okay? My iPad and my computer and then a Kindle. You can't stack them, okay? Going through airport security because those are all bigger than my iPhone. And then I take off my watch and I'm also gonna put it in there. So that's on my technology. And then my next bin, I'm gonna put my shoes, my hat, and my sweatshirt. And then I have nothing in my pockets and I don't have any big flashy jewelry on, no big bracelets, no big necklace. I just have this tiny little one that's not gonna set the thing off. And then I have my wallet and my passport as easily accessible as possible. So not even in a zipped pocket. You can put it in a zipped pocket obviously later, but for going through security and for checking your bag and stuff, you need your ID. So I keep my wallet with my ID in this outside pocket right here. And then my passport has its own little pocket right here. And this is safely protected and against my back. And then this bag is actually new and has one of those bag sleeve things, so I don't have to wear it on my back, which is gonna be really nice for me because my back always really hurts after a day in the airport carrying around a backpack. So those are my travel tips for when you're going through security / going on an international flight. Also, I always like to use the app or like a mobile boarding pass so that I don't have to carry around a piece of paper because I always lose track of it and it gets really wrinkled and you have to put it in your pocket and you're like, oh, which pocket did I put it in? You always know where your phone is. So just put your boarding pass on your phone. Every airline does it these days.
Time keeps slipping us by, waiting on the wind and the waves in the sky, hoping for a swell, maybe 4 or 5. Barbarian days keep us alive and sing.
You ready? You got your passport shit?
Yeah.
Show first service here, loading your...
My servants. This is the only use for men.
So true.
Paddle back out to the break. The surf's looking mighty fine. Sunset to Topanga and County Line. Speed down PCH to get there in time. Swim out past the Grums to make it to the takeoff. Catch it, gotta ride it. Getting barrel deep inside it. Patrick Swayze, Johnny Utah. Get off my way, or else we're gonna have a problem. Longboard, nose right, Point Break, way wide, sandbar, shoreline, lifeguard, sunshine, sunblind, wetsuit, sex wax.
I have no words for the travel day that I just had. Like, I'm genuinely in shock that I'm like here and okay. Basically, I get to the Indiana airport. I'm ready to go on my merry way. My bag is too heavy, the one that I'm checking. That's fine, I expected that. I'm gonna have to pay so much money. I expected I was gonna have to pay like, you know, $50, whatever, maybe $100. I'd pay $200 to get it from Indy to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to London. So I fork over the money. Like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I take my little carry-on, I go through security. Everything's going well. I get to go through like a shorter line. Then my carry-on bag gets pulled out for security reasons. I was like, uh-oh, I wonder what's in there. Surely it's a mistake. She opens my bag. I left my full-size Olaplex bottles in my carry-on and I meant to put them in my checked bag, obviously, because I can't bring that size in a carry-on bag. I have to surrender them. She confiscates them, the TSA person, because it was either she confiscated them or I had to go back and check my carry-on bag and go like all the way back out to the ticket agent, which I had already waited like 20 minutes or whatever to even get to the ticket agent and check my bag. And it took a while and it was like getting really busy at the airport and I had already been through security. So it was either I go back and I pay like $75 for an additional bag because like you only get one bag free on my airline, or I just confiscate the product. So I confiscate 2 full-size bottles of Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. I'm like, well, they have shampoo and conditioner in London. Kind of sucks, but whatever. So I get to my gate and I'm boarding and I'm like kind of towards the end of the boarding groups and the overhead bins fill up, so they have to check my carry-on bag anyway. So I could have had my Olaplex in there because they had to check my bag anyways, but they checked it for free. Had I known, I don't know. Whatever, that's fine. So I get on the plane to Philadelphia, and I get to Philadelphia. I'm looking around and I'm looking at my boarding pass, and there's not a gate number on my boarding pass. And I'm like, that's fine. Let me go find one of those like TV things that has the gates or whatever. And so I find one of those TV things, and I figure out what gate it's at. Well, turns out it's clear across the freaking airport. So I'm like, that's fine. Then I realize that my flight is in 40 minutes, which means boarding is now or within 10 minutes. But I hadn't had anything to eat in a while, and I was tired, thirsty, hungry. So I'm running through the airport. I see a La Colombe, and I'm like, oh, La Colombe sounds so good, but there's a few people in line, and I'm worried it's gonna take too long. So I run, and I see a Starbucks. I'm like, okay, let me stop at this Starbucks really quick because I have gift card money, so that'll be nice. And so I stop at the Starbucks, and of course it takes like 15 minutes for my Starbucks. So that was dumb. And then I keep running, and I have to go all the way through like this big, huge international terminal. I go to this little like store thing, and it was really a shame because the Philadelphia airport had like a bunch of really cool looking restaurants, like a bunch of places that looked like they would be great to eat. But I didn't have time for that. So I just like grabbed this little buffalo wrap that was like $10, charging me like the freaking Erewhon or something, and a bottle of water. So it's like fucking $15 for a bottle of water and this little buffalo wrap. So then I finally get to my gate, and my phone is on like 5%. So I'm like sitting down, and I'm trying to eat really fast because the plane is boarding by the time I get to the gate. And then I'm looking at my boarding pass, and I don't have a boarding group number. And then it turns out there's something wrong with my boarding pass. So they finally make an announcement saying, oh, if you came from another airline, because I did, they were like, you need to go to the gate and get this check mark on your boarding pass. So I go and I get the check mark on my boarding pass, and everything's fine. And I get on the plane, and it turns out I am in the very last row of the plane. Not that that is a huge deal, but I'm in like the middle row, very last row of the plane. And by the time that they brought like all the meals and stuff to me, they were out of like all of the different options, so I just got like the default options or whatever. It was fine, it was cool. I didn't sleep on the flight. I watched a movie and I read my book. I can't sleep on airplanes. Like, I was just super uncomfortable, but it was nice because I was super close to the bathroom. Cool beans. So then we finally land. I'm all excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm landing in London. And I get off the plane and I have to go through customs, and all of that goes smoothly, thank God. And then I go to baggage claim and I get my big ol' checked bag, the one I originally checked, and I'm waiting there, and I'm waiting there, and my bag doesn't come. My second bag. Cool. They forced me to check this bag, and it's not here. So I have to go up to the help counter person lady. She's super nice, super sweet. I have to fill out a form. I'm so tired. I don't know if you can tell. And they're like, oh, your bag didn't make it on your flight, so it's on the next flight here from Philadelphia or whatever. It should be getting here at like 10:30, and it's like 7:30 a.m. London time when I am doing this all. And she says, it'll get shipped to your place or whatever. I'm living in like a dorm, so I don't know how any of this works, but I just put the address and I put my name, and I'm like, okay, I'm hoping this is fine. Like, I'm hoping this is enough. And it is, whatever. So I leave baggage claim, whatever, everything's good. And the tube workers in London are currently on strike. There is a tube strike going on. So I'm like, oh, I can save a few pounds and go on the tube because I already spent $200 getting this freaking bag abroad. But no, tube strike. So tube's not working. So I gotta get an Uber because cabs are ridiculously expensive. So Uber is 88 pounds, which is like $112 for an Uber. And it's pretty long. It's like an hour and a half Uber from the London airport to here, to this dorm. It's like in central London. And I'm like sitting in this Uber. I'm feeling really awkward. Like, I don't know. I haven't been in an Uber alone ever, I don't think. I don't typically do that, but I had to be. I had no choice. I had to get an Uber X. I had to like do it alone with this man. And I like sit behind him and I'm like, okay, well, I'm really nervous like being alone. Like, obviously, he's an Uber driver. He's highly rated. You worry being a woman, and you hear these stories about women in foreign countries. So I was worried. I start falling asleep because I'm dead tired, like dead freaking tired. So I'm like falling asleep, and I'm like waking up to him like slamming on the brakes or whatever, because the traffic in London is crazy, and apparently even crazier today because of the tube strike. And then I'm like looking over, and he's like on Instagram stories while he's driving me, and I'm very confused. But I get here safe. Ta-da, I'm here. I'm at my dorm, which I will show you in a second. And so I get up to the front desk and she's like, okay, what's your name? And can I see your passport? I'm like, yeah. Tell her my name, give her my passport. She's super nice. And she's like, what's your name again? How do you spell it? And I like start spelling out my name. And she's like, oh, look at the list. She hands me a list. She's like, look at this. Tell me if your name's on there. She hands me the list of people who are supposed to be moving in. My name is not on the list. It's not on the list of people who are supposed to be moving into this dorm today. I was like, what? At this point, I really have to pee. Like, I had to pee at baggage claim. And this lady is like calling whoever she has to call to figure out why I'm not on the list. Turns out they just like had the wrong one, but I'm standing there for like 15 minutes as they figure it out, just like standing there in the little lobby of this dorm building. And then finally she figures it out. I get to check in. She shows me around. She shows me to my dorm. I'm filming it. Anyways, and I finally get to go pee. And I realized that I don't have any towels. I don't really have any blankets. I don't have hand soap. I don't have shampoo and conditioner. I have no food and I have like no money. Like I have no money. I have money. I'm being dramatic, but like the money that I thought I would spend in the first 4 weeks here, not 4 weeks, but like 2 weeks here, I spent in the first day. So, wondering how I'm doing. I'm really hungry and I'm really tired and I want to lay down and sleep really, really bad, but I feel gross because I've been in the airport and the airplane all day and I can't take a shower right now because I don't have towels or shampoo or conditioner. Not that I need that to take a shower, but I don't have towels. So like I need to go get them. Anyways, I'm super psyched to be here. Today's not been my day. I really just want to call my mom and talk to her, but it's like 3 a.m. there or whatever, or something stupid like that, 4 a.m. So I'm going to be gross and lay in these sheets, take a nap. I need to sleep. This whole video that I've just filmed could be an entire video by itself because I'm going on 14 minutes of talking, but hopefully I cut it down. If this was me like a year, 2 years ago, I would be having a full-on meltdown right now. Like I would be crying, screaming, like throwing up, pooping my pants, like saying that this is horrible and this is a mistake and I shouldn't have come here and like wanting to go home immediately. But right now, I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like it is what, like I made it, I'm alive, I'm here. Like can't go anywhere but up from today. So I feel better now. I want to get ready and go shop for things that I need. But first, let me show you my dorm. I'm gonna get a little bit settled. I'm not gonna fully unpack yet. My hair is so greasy, so it's gonna be a slick back bun situation for sure. So here's where I come in, which this is broken. My door handle is. I love that for me, that keeps falling off. But then right here is my bathroom. I'm looking my absolute best. But I have my own shower, which is nice. And then I've got these little 2 hooks right here. And then I have a closet, which I didn't think that I would have a closet, so I'm very excited about that. And then a little nightstand, which like all my carpet is on, but it has some storage in there. And then here's my bed, which it was very comfortable and I loved the stuff. And then this is like a corkboard. And then here is the rest. There's storage in these desks. There's that storage right there. These shelves. So I'm pretty sure the only 2 outlets are those over there, which is kind of interesting, but figure it out. Yay. actually really like it. I've never done my hair and makeup like this before, and I'm like really obsessed. And it didn't take very long at all, I don't think. So I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna film a TikTok, I think, getting dressed, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, here is what I'm wearing. This is thrifted, these are thrifted. I'm wearing my Converse because my shoes are in my other bag, and then this I stole from Paige. And yeah, the bangs fell out of my bun, but I feel like it still looks pretty good. Oh my god, okay, so I'm gonna just like walk outside and go to the supermarket in London. I just had to get pretty much completely undressed because I realized you can see my underwear, the room in my pants, but I'm dressed again. I've got the Lulu bell bag on. Feeling like my best self, honestly. Bangs came out of the slicked back bun, but it's not too bad. Anyways, you guys, I just had a really nice night. When I was coming back from shopping at the market, I ran into some girls who are living in this dorm like with me, and they invited me to dinner, which was really awesome. And then we ended up having a really awesome time. We went to a pub and we were total idiots. We had to like ask everybody how to do everything, and like we totally messed up like the ordering process, and it was stupid, and I felt really bad because I don't want to be dumb, I don't want to be incompetent, but like obviously it was my first time at a pub. Anyways, it was really fun, and I really like the girls that I met, and they are all super sweet, so that was really fun. And then we basically just walked back, and then we stopped at the market that I went to, and I picked up a couple more things. I got a bunch of water, and then I got this green juice because I just feel like I haven't had many vegetables today, and I haven't had very many like vitamins and nutrients and stuff, so I thought this would make me feel better, and honestly it has. Like I just feel like a lot more energized. So I'm gonna take a shower, and then I am going to organize my stuff and like unpack. My second suitcase still hasn't gotten here, which is very much a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. I have most of my stuff and most of my essentials. Hopefully it gets here tomorrow though, because it does have my medications in it, which I have, I think, a couple extra pills in my backpack, but not a lot. Also, I have a horrible habit of breaking out into a British accent all the time, and I've always been like this, and I'm now realizing I cannot do that in the UK. Like, that's just dumb. And they're gonna think I'm making fun of them, which I absolutely am not. I love their accent so much. I wish it was mine. That's why I do it. And I'm not trying to mock anybody. I never am trying to mock anybody, but I always, like, if somebody says something a certain way that I like it, or like I hear an accent I like, I've always done this. I've always like kind of imitated it, and not ever to mock somebody, but to like imitate it because I like how it sounds, or like I like the way they said it. I need to like stop doing that. I've been like that since I was a kid, but I just need to stop. Today, and I guess yesterday, basically these like 30-40 hours, whatever I've been traveling, have been insane, but I honestly am feeling really hopeful about my time here. And I also just FaceTimed with my host sister, which if you didn't know, which you probably don't, I don't know why you would. When I was 15, I did an exchange with a family in Spain. It was like we got connected through family friends, and my brother exchanged with their oldest son, and then I exchanged with Mercedes, my host sister, a girl my age, and we became really close. And that was when we were 15, 16. It was 2016. And I've seen her a couple times since then in the States. She's come to visit again in Indiana, and once in New York I saw her, but obviously now that I am in Europe, she lives in Spain, and so I'm gonna go visit her in Spain. I think we decided that we're gonna go to Barcelona and Madrid, hopefully, and I think I'm just gonna go spend a weekend with her in Spain, which is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about everything, like literally all the weird shitty stuff that's happened like today. It's not even bothering me. Like whatever. It's gonna be so much fun here. I'm so excited, and I feel like it's gonna go by so fast. And classes start in 2 days, except I don't have classes on Wednesday, so I don't have to have class until Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna go take a shower. This is the current state of my dorm. It is not cute. I had to go to the store and buy towels because I didn't have any, and I didn't pack any. I felt like it would be a waste of room. And then I had to buy hand soap, and I had to buy shampoo and conditioner. This was just the random stuff that they had at the grocery store, so hopefully it's fine. I don't know how this works. Wait. Oh! Okay. What are these numbers? Oh, well, it's getting warm. Okay, that's all we need.
Thinking about your